Good morning. That song that you just heard is a very beautiful song. And as you know, a lot of these songs in all cultures and across this land, they have stories that go with them. There's a dream that belongs to every song. So this certain song that you heard, I heard two stories that went with this. So I'll just tell you one of the versions. Now, there was these two young people, as you know, and if you go back into your own life and see yourself as a very young person, you could sit down if you want to. These two young people grew together. They grew up, this young boy and this young girl, and they grew together, and they they were in love, very much in love, and they kept their love very sacred. And this young man, when he became a young man, he became a sundancer. He sundanced for the people, his family, and it's today it's a way of praying for good health for your circles for from year to year. Now this young man, he sundanced, and that girl would always be there and supported and prayed in the background with him, prayed. And so as they got older and matured a little bit more, he wanted to marry this girl. So when he proposed to her, he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. She's told, well, to prove your love, I want you to go into the next warpath, on the next warpath. So that's what happened when the young men went on their pony raids and all this to the next camps. He left with the next group. And upon their return, he was the one that was absent, and he was killed. So this young girl was very heartbroken and felt very sad and bad about what happened, because she blamed herself for putting him in a position to prove his love, and it cost him his life, and it also cost her her life. So at one time when the camp was together and they were going to do their ceremony, early in the morning, they heard somebody singing up on this cliff. And when they looked, they seen it was this young girl. She was dressed in her finest buckskin. And she was dancing, singing the song that you heard. But she was dancing backwards. So the chief sent his fast runners, because they knew what she was doing, and he sent the runners to get her. But by the time that they got there, she fell to her death. So the song saying that, through the song she was singing, there was a man that I treasured very much, and I almost expect him to be here. So this became one of our ceremony songs. So when we have ceremony at home, a lot of times when they sing this song, the grandmothers that know the story, the women that know the story, they come and they gather around the drum and they sing this in the memory of this lesson that we need to learn. Conditions of love. Not necessary. So unconditional is what's important, not expecting anything, but giving. So I wanted to share that little message with you from the ways of the singers.